Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Creality big boy here. This is the CR-M4. This thing is 450 by 450, and I believe the height's 450. Now, that's actually, I think 475, something like that. But, compared to the Anycubic Cobra 2 Max, this is actually just slightly bigger in the X and the Y. I do believe it's a little smaller in the Z, but any case, let's go ahead and get this thing unwrapped. And so far, structure looks good. I love how they've started boxing these up compared to about 10 years ago. Far difference. And here are the parts that came in it. You have some of the replacement parts, the basic hardware like most printers. You got the support rails, the rods. I did go ahead and just stick all that together for the filament holder. You got the control panel with a little bracket in the back, manual and filament. And this is definitely set up just like mostly every other printer. The gantry's all put together, and then you have the frame. So you're pretty much just going to put the gantry on top of the frame, put in the hardware, and then just make sure everything is squared out. From first glances, I see they have one of those compound gear brackets going on to be able to run the two belt cables rather than the one motor with the two different parts sticking out of it. They have the compound, so that seems to be the only noticeable difference so far. Alright, here we got the open bed. There's linear rails. Then we got the gantry sitting here. Nice, strong, structured. So go ahead and put it on together. Alright, so we are here and all put together. The one thing I did notice, and I had to look up, is that it doesn't have a voltage switch. I guess it has something in there that adapts to it no matter what. So there's no little red toggle switch for the voltage. And yeah, all these little wire cables, these things are awesome. They got this set up really nice so far from the way it looks. Definitely looks sturdy. The rails look good. The bed just had to be tightened down across the bolts. And yeah. So I like doing these on hardwood floors or something very hard and sturdy to make sure you're getting a solid, flat machine here. And we'll go ahead and turn it on and run it through its calibrations. Alright, and here we are. So the best thing to do first starting a printer is usually run through making sure that the bed is level, all gears are lubed, and then running the calibration. Along with that is doing the bed leveling or the bed tramming, and then we should have a functioning printer. Alright, so it had the, didn't have a benchy in it, but it had a rabbit. And that looks like it's doing pretty well. The only thing I would say about this printer is that it does still have that slow speed of a regular, like, S1. So this thing would be a lot better if you get Clipper into it, or you get one of those little Sonic pads. That would be probably the best route to go with such a big printer. So far, that's the only thing Anycubic has on their big printer, is that it is a lot faster printing. But quality-wise, so far, I kind of like this thing. This thing seems a lot more sturdy. I love the Sprite extruders. I've used them multiple times. They're high detailed. They're easy to fix. The only thing with this printer though is you see it has that fan casing on there. I mean, it's pretty cool, and I'm sure it really helps with fan. But at the same time, you can't see what the hell's going on under there on your first few layers. So you got to make sure it's laying it down properly, and it's kind of hard to see that. But yeah, overall, this thing definitely A+. Would I want to pay $1,200 for it? No. I paid $700 because there was a crazy deal going on with a plus $100 coupon. I think right now it is down to like 9 something. That I would say yes. I mean, I know the Anycubic is about 400, but like I said, that Anycubic, or about 500, whatever, that thing definitely wears really quickly, and it has a lot of maintenance going on to it from my perspective. So, I mean, that's about it, I guess, for this one.